Good morning, Nira.
Hey, good morning. I sent you the slides last night. Final version, at least final as I could get it.
Yeah, we posted there.
The problem with posting it on Google is that my formatting goes away for some reason. I don't mind updating it there, but my formatting just, I don't know what happens. The formatting goes haywire. So I sent it to your chat.
Okay. Hi, George. Good morning.
Hey, George.
Yeah.
Hey, I saw your note from yesterday, George. That's okay. I mean, if there is anything I can do to fix it, let me know. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. So you're okay with that, Sammy, right?
Come again.
So George said he had some trouble. George, I'll let you speak.
Yeah. They wanted my name like removed. They wanted only like major contributors to have names. I think, yeah. They wanted to know what's Google take on like lifecycle management and like what we are saying. So yeah, it finally became like it's the simplest if you can just take my name out and leave it in acknowledgements. That'll be great.
Okay. Yeah, the only thing we were thinking, George, is it's good to have some
Yeah,
some CSPs on board with the.
I see.
Yeah, that's the reason we were kind of thinking whether is it possible to.
Yeah, I think. I mean, contribution wise, I mean, we all contributed to it, right? I mean, yeah, everybody contributed to it. But I think, yeah, I mean, it'll be nice to have. So if there is any way to fix that, I guess that would be nice. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me know if there is some changes I can make or something like that.
Okay. I can do it like, one more double check if you want. I can double check and get back.
That'll be nice. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. We will. I think we have a little bit time because the presentation is going to Lesia and Alan for review.
Okay.
But I think I can make a note saying that we still need to kind of close on it.
Okay.
But I think if we want to remove, then we have to ask Kate to remove your name from the presentation there, right?
Okay.
Yeah, let's come back if you can get some.
I'll get back
next week. Then we can. Hi, John. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm hoping whether Bonus and Chakwini or Hanel will join. Let's maybe give another minute or so. So while we are waiting, good, George, are you able to get the white paper signed off by Google?
Yes. Let me just confirm. I'll confirm it today as well.
Okay.
The telemetry data sharing white paper,
Correct,
right? Yes.
Correct.
Yes. Yeah.
I think Changochi and Chakwini said last week that they confirmed, and we are also confirming from Mental.
Okay.
So given we are not able to get Panos and Changuchi in, given a quick update on the transition, then probably still have some opens. We need to close it back. Before that, any opens from the team before we go to the agenda today?
Hey, can you start that? When I get there, I will be lost. So if you don't mind starting that WhatsApp group or whatever group.
Come again, sorry.
So for OCP, can you start that group we talked about so that, I mean, when I get there, I don't get lost. This is my first time. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
So are you driving, Nirav?
No, I'll be flying. I'll be flying in Monday evening, but I'm in Hyatt, not in, I couldn't get into Marriott. And yeah, so I was just like, how do I get in touch with everybody?
Okay, that's a good point. I think that's open. We really need to. Yeah. So what we said was we will start a WhatsApp group.
Yeah, let me text you my phone number. And you can, yeah.
Sure. I will make a note of that and just make sure that we are all able to connect each other.
Yeah, and that'll be nice.
Opens WhatsApp group for OCP. Yeah, I will do it by next week, early next week, so that we can all join that group.
Makes sense. Thanks.
Okay. So if no opens, so regarding the transition, John and team had a discussion on the transition, and they agreed for moving the CSM into the work stream under the hardware management. Still, I think lead and co-lead need to be closed. That is still not finalized. Again, you want to get a confirmation on the co-lead or lead and co-lead side. And the TC telemetry white paper, I think if George, we are able to confirm, we need to get a sync with Panos on his sign off. Once Panos and George, we can confirm, then we can move towards releasing the white paper.
Okay.
Hi, Changachi. So any questions on those two items? So Changachi, we are still saying that the lead role, co-lead role need to be closed before we can finalize the complete transition. Until that it'll be, there is some pending item that need to work through.
Well, okay. So could I reply back to your email next week?
Sure.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hey, Sammy, I'll send you a note on that as well.
Sure. Yeah. On the CSM presentation readiness, George and Anil, you already have the presentation ready, right? Nirav made an update to his presentation. Do you want to quickly go through any updates on Nirav? On the presentation side? If you're talking, you're on mute.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was on mute. Sorry. Yeah, I made just very small updates. Just added one slide on the top. I think I copied the last year's slide to just set the context of what CSM is about. So let me find that and share it. Give me 1 second. What is happening?
think this is the one. Yes, I have so many copies of this stuff. Okay, let me share my screen and let me know if you guys see it. Window. Yeah, this one. Share. Okay, so I just added this one slide on the top to set the kind of the context, and it's the same slide that we had from last year. So this is just a overview of what the group does, what the work group does. That's all I changed, and did some editing to kind of make things look a little bit more prettier than they are. But that's it. And I borrowed Panos's diagrams on here, like CPU and these diagrams. I like these a lot, so I borrowed it from his previous presentation. Yeah, go ahead, Sammy.
So on the summary side, right, are we able to point out any what do you call items that to be want to be considered as part of life cycle management's what we are saying is opportunities for improvement, right?
Yeah, I think the whole presentation is about that, right, Sammy? I didn't want to kind of, I went back and forth regarding, like, I think we are kind of calling out in every slide some actionable items that we need to go and do. Summarizing that at the end sounded like an overkill to me, but yeah, that's why I thought about it, but I can still do it. I mean, if there is a strong feedback on that, it's just, I mean, like, for example, I think we call out in this slide, we call out like some of these work groups, like for inventory management, software management, backup and reset, decommissioning. There aren't any work groups today focused on these, right? And then, so that's one of the key takeaways from this slide. For others, there are work groups existing. We just need to go and influence them for changes that are needed specific to CSM. And then for this slide, I think we call out specifically what changes need to happen. And then this slide presents an example component system data tree, which we can go and kind of formalize into all of these forums, right? So at every slide, we are calling out specific actions that need to be done.
But if somebody is doing offline reading of the slide, you cannot really able to identify what is the call out of this slide here, right?
Okay, let me do that. Let me put call outs into each slides and then summarize the call outs at the end. I will do that.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for the feedback. Yeah, I will do that.
And the thing regarding formatting you were talking about, I was just also going through that. So I think if you download the slide, then if you present it, formatting comes back. But if we are doing an online view on the site itself,
yeah,
formatting messes up.
Yeah, no, and the problem is, yeah, you're right. If the formatting messes up if I'm viewing it on the Google Drive. That's right.
Right. So that's okay. Still, you can have the file there.
Okay, I will upload
just
the
we
file.
need to kind of be aware of that. Anyway, when we present it, you're going to download and present it, right?
Fair enough. I will do that.
Okay.
So which copy is the latest one? Like, is it the 1.0 or the latest? I think you're presenting something which has latest in it. What we are seeing is the 1.0.
The latest is the one that I made last night, and I think I will upload that here. And I explained, like, the only difference is that one slide in the top. And let me put that in there. So now it should have the latest on that slide too. But latest is the latest.
Okay. Yeah, other thing, like even the Google internal reviewers asked us, the figures are all like somehow messed up. I don't understand like why.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying is you'll have to, if you open it in Google Drive, it all gets for some reason formatting gets messed up. That's why I was not uploading it. But I think Sammy is saying if you download it and open it in PowerPoint, it looks better than.
Okay.
Yeah. For some reason, I don't understand why that's happening. If you figure it out, let me know.
Okay.
So
Or if you can like basically also upload like like internal like for us
PDF?
to like share. Yeah, make a PDF copy as well.
I
like,
will
from
do that.
PowerPoint. Maybe that'll be better.
Yeah, I'll make a PDF and let me do that right
Thanks.
now. Yeah, that makes sense.
So the two things I think, so Nirav, you are going to upload, and also you're going to add either call out for each slide so that it comes out very well, like which is the key work has to be done. Or at the end, given we have 30 minutes there, right? It will be good to have when people are walking away, hear what I heard as a summary, right?
Yeah, makes sense.
That's what I'm kind of thinking. Again, I'm open to others here, like George and Scott.
No, I agree. Let me do that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, once you complete that, just send me a note. I will download this to presentation and send it to Ellen and Lesia for their review before we can proceed that, right?
All right, will do. Thank you so much. I should be done today.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no, I can help this afternoon too.
Oh, perfect. Let's meet up. Yeah, let's sync up and we can go through it.
So then the other topic that we want to have a discussion is on the panel. Let me share the two things. I think I didn't have a chance to work on the materials yet, but I think there is one more addition. I think this team need to know. Hold on. So we are also able to get one more person to the panel. Let me go there. Whatever. Did we get okay? So we are able to add, in addition to Rob Chappell, we are able to add Rahul Khanna. Rahul Khanna is part of OSU, Oregon State University. He is a faculty member there, helping on PhD students on research, and he has a good AI/ML, lot of telemetry research background. So we are able to get since you recall, like we were looking for some academia to add, and we were kind of reaching out some of the MIT professors, and we were not able to get a confirmation to that, and now we are able to get Rahul Khanna to represent the university side for research. So without, we have a really good panel here for the coverage here, right? The other thing what we want to do is we also want to start putting through the questions that we want to cover. Where is I didn't had a chance to update. If anybody had a chance to. So the way I was kind of thinking is I'm going to get a bio from all of you. I think looks like Panos updated his thing. If all of you can update your bio. So we can use that for introducing the panel. Yeah, just to be short, like 4 or 5 maximum sentences on the bio, so that we can call out the bio before start discussing the panel. Also, what I was kind of thinking is I'll introduce the panel and just give a quick reason why we are want to have this panel discussion here and what is the outcome we are expecting out of the panel. I will do some write-up here. And Q&A, I'm kind of looking from the team here, right? What are the things you really want to touch on it, right? How we want to frame at a high level, what I'm thinking is, given that two things, right? We are getting a lot of data while you are running the system. Do you want to get the data processed and you want to take action very quickly? And we can also frame the telemetry data sharing model is one of the areas where we are really looking at getting the data to be analyzed and take action on it. And that is a kind of framework already available, right? You could use that framework to do a lot of different actions. Like, for example, you can identify error and you could able to take action to remove not use that particular device or memory or depending wherever you want to go for it, right? Or you can have power performance, all the different areas you can work on it, right? The question really want to get to here is, do you want to standardize a framework so that we can have a common framework for developing our models? You can categorize the problems in different areas, but as long as you have a basic framework with a set of inputs and a mechanism to tag the data, and also with a set of outputs that we are expecting out of the model, can the ecosystem have a support? Are we able to utilize and benefit for the fleet management, right? We need to word it clearly, not too many wording here. With that, I think we want to kind of start the discussion on what do you think, how it can be, is it going to be first of all beneficial, or even we want to kind of start thinking about what are the problems we want to solve out of it, right? What do you think? How do you want to frame it? Any comments, any thoughts? So the other way of kind of saying is maybe based on your expertise, right? Where are the ALMI ML and AI can be used to improve the fleet management, right? You can basically open it as a generic conversation here. Then we can finally talk about do we want to standardize a framework? And also, I think there are people thinking based on some of the conversation I had was we do probably need more data than what we are able to collect today. Maybe some additional telemetry is needed. If additional telemetries are needed to make it better predictions or analysis, we need to work towards identifying those additional data that need to be added so that it will be much more beneficial. Then we have to figure out, maybe there's two kind of work streams, right? One is based on the data that we have, you still want to have a model. If you still want to make the model much better, you want to have additional data. What is the additional data? Where it can be somewhere in the memory, it can be CPU or GPUs or a, PCIe, CXL interconnect and everything, right? And that I think it'll drive some additional conversation on what improvements need to be put as a generic OCP's required recommended list for telemetry. The third thing it's coming to my mind is, now if we have all these things model, where you want to run? Do we worry about the performance of the models that you can able to run? Do we want to have some mechanism in which as a OCP recommended, as long as you qualify this model on this particular set of configurations, there may be good enough, right? Or do we want to define that parameters? Because we have to operationalize to where we want to be able to utilize it, right? Again, if you have thoughts, so throw some thoughts here, right? Any additional comments, feedback here? So I think what I would like to do is want to get this list of questions finalized by next week. I'm targeting probably Monday or Tuesday. I want to send out a list of questions that feels kind of it's not out of my mind. I want to put it here, and again, I'm looking for help from this team. If we can add any additional questions, that will be interest for the audience. It will be helpful. Or if you have a different take, please let me know. So going back onto the agenda here, that's all I kind of mainly had. Any other comments before we close today? Are you guys still hearing me?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, we're hearing you.
So
Looks
yeah.
good, Sam.
Yeah. So again, if any other things that we want to address before the next week, please let me know. So on the white paper side for the IMA as well as the telemetry data sharing, how do we want to call out anything to in the what do you call in the FTA keynotes?
I think that's good enough. You summarize our accomplishment and also announcement of white paper.
Right. So we will announce that TC telemetry data sharing white paper. Once get a Google's and Meta confirmation, we will try to release it.
Okay.
Other two white papers, we can say that we are working on it. We don't have a set of dates when to be published, right? It'll be, I think, maybe interesting for people to understand when we are targeting to release, but we could probably still we cannot make a commitment on the dates. That's how I see it now. And we can really say that we come and work with CSM to complete the white paper, and we could probably try to target and put a date, but at least right now I don't have a clarity on what dates we want to put it. Okay, if no additional comments, we could probably close the meeting today and let us meet next week. And before that, let us try to see whether we can able to close the papers. And I will send a note to this team on a couple of items, one of the things on the panel questions. And if we get the white paper completed, we want to get it released. If you need any additional things that we want to sync up before next Friday, please send me a note. Okay, thank you, Tim.
Okay, Sammy,
Yeah.
do we have a minute after this meeting?
Sure, I can call you.
Sure.
Okay.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Tim.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.